Hi, Aquarius. Healing Grasshopper here to do your 2024 June reading. Um, so let me just remind you of the astrology for this month, like I promised I'd do in the beginning of the year. Saturn goes retrograde on June 29th and will be that way until November 15th. So for you, this is a very helpful energy. It's in your third house of communication where you have certainty of your ideas and certainty in your plan to implement them, right? So this is a retrograde, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, right? So Pisces is all about ideas and intuition and dreams, right? So Saturn is is the planet that will bring you a method to get things done, right? So this is not always quite that helpful sounding, but pretty much that's what Saturn's job is to do, kind of to um, help us get things done. And sometimes, Saturn gets a bad rap and being Daddy Saturn and making us do the things that we don't like to do, like eat our vegetables. But it's all well intended, right? So, but Saturn here is you're truly going to feel the benefits of Saturn, where Saturn's really helping you out in um, getting your dreams manifested, which can be difficult, right? So, are you going to feel like resistance and unpleasantness from Saturn? Feel that you are. I feel like, oh, you know what? I didn't mention that earlier. I was very frustrated because I went through almost an entire reading for you and realized that I didn't press the record button. It's just the worst when that happens. But I can tell you the general message of this was kind of you emerging from the heavy energy of Pluto being in Capricorn for the past 15 years and that changing in the beginning of the year, Pluto entering Aquarius and bringing a lighter energy, more productive energy, where before you felt like the world was working against you, and how you're just still um, in the May June time, still not quite realizing that the energy has changed. You kind of feel like you're still immersed in the old heavy energy. And the universe is kind of like, hey, wake up, the storm is over, you know? And then it really seemed like in June, you were you're really starting to feel that change. You may know about the change because you hear it from me and the astrologers and maybe other readers about that change in energy, but were you really feeling it in your lives? Um, okay. We've got some cards that are a little mangled here. Are all of these for us? Any of them? None of them. Okay, but let's straighten them out. Um, so excuse me. Oh, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles came out for you in that reading. You had like the Two of Swords, the Devil, the I think it was Eight of Swords. Yeah. So up here there was like a reminder of how things were and how you were still feeling the effects of that. And then it kind of filtered into all these beautiful auspicious cards. Um So I have a good sense for you, Aquarius, that this is going to be a good month for you. You're going to finally feel that lifting. Reversed? No. Reversed? Not reversed. Probably just holding the deck upside down. Yes. Right. This message here, it's very similar to what I was getting to, but this kind of energy kind of showed up towards the end. This is hold on to your heart because you have um, opportunities of abundance coming to you, and you're going to need to do what you have to do to pick yourself up and kind of sift through the rubble. So that's moving forward right now. Sorry if you guys hear that. It's a whole bunch of ATVs. Um, I don't know. Okay. Just wanted that sound to pass. Spring and summer is rough around here. Everyone's got an ATV. Everybody, except for me. And they're so loud. Anyway, Queen of Swords, sifting through the rubble, still discarding the things that uh, we don't need in our lives, especially when it comes to people, right? Because a lot of us have gone through karmic situations where um, we had friends and family that have turned out to be garbage, just working against us, working behind our backs to hurt us, that kind of thing. But that's coming to a close, and the Queen of Swords is making sure of that. This is the energy of you. Um, it's almost as if the universe kind of puts a spotlight of on what you need to get rid of, and there you are with your sword, just cutting it all away. Eight of Pentacles. Is this our focus card? This center card. Yeah, okay. Of course. Like I said, you're gonna be doing all the things you need to do to move forward. Your obligations. This is all the like signing contracts, paying your taxes, doing everything that you need to do to in the material world that kind of puts things in place for you. And here's a reflection of that again. You just working away at building your new life, but enjoying it too. This is in the midst of the sun coming out, and you just like, yay. This is very much the feeling of what we're in now, like springtime. We could go out and happily, plant our tulips and that kind of thing. Um, not that literal, but that feeling that you have of like, refreshing fresh air and working towards our happy goals. Not reverse. Page of Pentacles this is you after, you know, you've received that pentacle from the universe. You are aware of what has been gifted to you, and you're like, fabulous, look at these new opportunities. And also, right, seeing the worth of your efforts as well. Remember the astrology that I said, certainty of the planning of your ideas. Here it is. This is you seeing the value of your ideas and how it's going to be fruitful in the future. Queen of Wands. Under the Queen of Swords. This is destruction here and production, creativity, which goes hand in hand. Tearing things down for something new and the building of something new. Here's Wheel of Fortune. This is your good fortune, your good karma after all that you've been through. The Magician. And this is, you know, the four aces all together, all at once in one card. Everything being provided for you that you need to build a beautiful life for yourself. And by the way, I I was asking before in that recording that I didn't record, the video that I didn't record by accident, about my community polls. There's two of them. I'm going to leave links to them in the description below, along with the yearly readings. If you haven't seen it yet, have a look at your yearly. It's still relevant, um, useful, and comforting. So, but the polls, right? Um, I had put one out and not too many people saw it. I was very disappointed because I really wanted to know what the consensus was about this. Whether or not you felt the lightning of energy in January, right? Because Pluto moved into Aquarius from Capricorn. It was in Capricorn for 15 years, a very heavy energy, and then it lifted in January. And I wanted to know whether people felt it or there was still like closing out and feeling the energy of the past. So let me know. Um, it's quite relevant to you, Aquarius, because in that other reading, um, it was very, very heavy in the reading where you were very much feeling the effects of Pluto and Capricorn. Like a good deal of you weren't quite aware of the lifting of the energy. It was like you were still, it's like sitting down on the rock with your hands over your eyes and your elbows on your shoulders, like, oh, it's terrible. But not realizing that the clouds parted and the sun came out. And you can't see that because you haven't uncovered your eyes yet, kind of energy. Um, so, because I'm here to tell you, the clouds have parted, guys. That energy is over. And in June, you're really going to feel that. It's not going to be, oh, everything's perfect, but you are going to start to see opportunities and little things. It doesn't mean like, oh, you have a winning lottery ticket. Maybe some of you will, but it's more like, instead before, and mind you, you've removed a lot of these people that were working against you too, but um, you have something to do at work, an idea, and it gets shot down by everyone, and you're like, but wait, it's a really good idea. Why is everyone shooting it down? And I don't understand. That happening to you over and over again through the years, and then now you have an idea you presented and everyone's gung ho and wanting to do it, that kind of thing. And you're like, wow, really? Or, your boss out of the blue coming to you and giving you a raise. Or, where before you may have felt like everyone was getting these opportunities but you know, things are going to be Notably different. Outcome card, please, Spirit. Eight of Cups. That came out for you for your other reading, right? So this is you walking away from what doesn't serve you with certainty. You're certain of your decision. You're happy with your decision. You know where you're going. Where before, it didn't quite feel that way. Like you were kind of, bogged down in the mud. Like, this sucks. I don't know why this is happening to me. Now you're emerging from that, like, yeah, this sucks because A, B, C, where before you didn't quite know why it sucked. Now you know why it sucked. You cut all those things away, and now you're starting to see, the brush being cleared and moving into a beautiful meadow that you didn't see before. Where before you were knee deep in brambles, up to your chin in brambles. Okay, yeah, for sure. I don't think this is supposed to. Is this reversed? Oh, it is reversed. Okay, sorry. Let's see what else we got. Hmm. Okay, fabulous. So, not surprised to see the Four of Swords reversed. This is a lot of the same energy that I was getting in the other reading, where this is the lack of rest, lack of resolution. This is you still feeling the effects of the past, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's natural, you know. But cards like Temperance and Justice came out to trump this card, where Spirit was like, give it to God and let's move past it now. Did you just your experience with this is over? The devil, yeah. What did I say? Your experience with this is over. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see the devil was in your other reading. Okay, so how do I, guys? The hurricane is over, and I don't think that a lot of you don't quite realize that yet. Because the Two of Wands came out before. It was like I said, it's like you're sitting with your hands over your eyes, like, oh, this is awful. It's like take your hands off your eyes, and you're gonna see the sun came out. Knight of Wands. Reversed. Was this reversed? No. Okay. Knight of Wands. It goes very well with the Queen of Wands, right? At some point, you're going to start feeling this like, oh, okay, go time, yay. The hurricane is over. Now it's time to get back to work and move towards my manifesting my dreams. Reversed? No. Okay. And here's the Ace of Pentacles here. This is the universe saying, wake up, Aquarius. Look, it's changed. You're in a new paradigm. Here are all these great ideas for you to examine and choose which one you want to implement. Right? And again, pointing back to the astrology for this month for you, the certainty of ideas and the planning to implement them. This is the downloads from spirit. Yeah, got this card too. This is you getting to work. But didn't you have, oh yeah, right over the Eight of Pentacles. Perfect. But see, this is two things. There's a contrast of how it felt like a struggle before, but now it's just the joy of working towards your goals. The Emperor also came out in another reading. The Emperor. This is reversed. Okay. Just reversed. The World. Not reversed. Yeah, see? The Emperor, again, reinforces what I'm talking about. You finally seeing the sword or receiving the sword after you've taken your eyes off of your hands off of your eyes, looking up and seeing the sun out. The world is a lot brighter. You have all these new ideas. You're starting to happily work towards them. This is you sitting in your throne, feeling like you've got your power back again, right? Because the past 15 years, feeling stuck in the mud, you didn't feel very powerful. That's going to change, especially in this month. You're going to feel like you have your life back again. Okay, again, we've got the Five of Cups that talks about this kind of energy where you're still looking backward at what you've walked away from and how awful it was, and some of the things and people that you loved that you had to walk away from. Eight of Cups, right? Goes very well with the Eight of Cups. You walking away from things you once loved that you know doesn't serve you. But here you're kind of, crying over spilt milk, like, oh, look at the things that I've lost. But very soon you're going to turn around and see these two cups here. And you can think of these two cups like the Two of Cups, right? The two people handing each other cups. This is kind of like Three of Wands, terrible, heartache. And then Two of Cups, where you see you have something better for you waiting on your path forward. The time of grief is over. This is a bonus card that comes out every now and then in this deck. This is the Rider-Waite Smith Centennial deck, and this is one of Pamela Smith's illustrations that they decided to put in the Centennial deck as a bonus card. I keep it in because I love the how descriptive it is. There are two people enthralled with each other, and birds over their head, which represents um, it goes with the enthralled look that these two have, and this divine love. It's also very much like um, reminds me of the cartoons when you know people are delirious and they have birds around their heads or hearts or whatever, that kind of thing. Love. But then you've got this tumbling bird here. So, this is the caution and love card. So I think this is less of a warning for you and more of just an acknowledgement of the karmic lesson that you have picked up from what you've gone through in the past 15 years. And that is, yes, I have loved, but maybe I've loved in the past, but maybe a little too blindly. And moving forward, I'm going to keep my heart open for love, but I'm going to do it a little more mindfully and more cautiously. I'm not going to ignore the red flags type thing here. So, any more tarot? No. Okay. 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 More than one? One card. Okay, so we've got one card. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Goes very well with the world here. Right, by the way, this goes very well here with the Knight of Cups. This is your capacity to love moving forward. The world is the portal that you're going through, your new paradigm. And of course, this is the universe telling you to have faith. So you have a card from Whispers of Love. Okay. I can't shuffle this deck, it's too big. One in here. Bottom of the deck, no. In here. This is our card. Okay. Any others? No. We just have the one card. Okay, let's see what we got. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Okay, so one of the cards that you got in your other reading was the Knight of Pentacles, right? So this is Knight of Wands here, right? You're like, yay, I've got my wands that the universe gave me. I'm ready to go. I'm starting to build. But, make sure that you take your time for self care and rest along the way. It's like, when you're hungry, and someone hands you a cheeseburger, you're like, oh, inhale, and it's like, whoa, slow down. I know you're hungry, but take it easy. This is that same kind of energy where, you can't, there's no way for you to be able to do it all at once. You're just going to need to take it easy. Let's see here. We'll see what the description said. Number 9. Pause and allow things to unfold. Everything in your life is in divine order. There is no need to rush or hurry. In your excitement, you may overlook the importance of enjoying the creative process. Right. Getting to the goal is half the fun. Good point. You might also miss guidance or messages when you don't allow things to unfold naturally. True. Regroup and release the need to race to wherever you feel you need to be. Slowing down will allow you to appreciate what is in front of you. Embrace the moment. There is nowhere you need to be that will not be there later. Recognize the importance of making time to take pleasure in the journey. Slowing down will also help you be more aware of what's going on for you. Find a quiet place to sit and gift yourself the opportunity to be in nature without any interruptions. This may mean disconnecting from your cellular device. Observe what's going on for you spiritually. Listen to your thoughts and identify your feelings. A woman lies in repose with her hair falling around her in a maze. The maze may reflect the complexity of your thoughts or confusion over where to go next. A pair of candles stands above, illuminating and protecting the woman. Candles depicts the archangels, and the flame symbolizes the energy of Archangel Michael, the protector, right? Protect you along the way. The angel of protection. You have help as you make some special time to reflect and gain guidance. Okay, so this is the universe reminding you, especially after the ordeal that you've been through, that you are not alone and you are being assisted and protected. Isn't that lovely? I am looking forward to hearing from you guys. I respond to every single comment and enjoy responding to you and engaging with you in the comment section. So if you have something on your minds, don't hold back. I'd love to hear from you. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, guys. I'm trying to get there. So if you're not subscribed already, please click on that subscribe button. If you already are, just have another look and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube will sometimes unsubscribe you. God knows why, but I know it's happened to me. So just have a look for me. Likes, of course, are always welcome, so please do so. Thank you for choosing me and spending some time with me. You are very much appreciated. I love you, Aquarius. Speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.